Hello everyone, it's Linnea here, and today we'll be building in The Sims 4 a scientist house in Strangerville on a trailer. I've actually seen this video previously on TikTok where somebody was building something kind of similar, so I've decided that I wanted to challenge myself and actually build something that I haven't done before. I've done like tiny homes a lot, but I have never ever used like this trailer-like thing that you can even put a boat on it, I think. But right now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to place it, how I want it to be shaped. It's going to be a really tiny home. I will just have like one floor because I kind of wanted to keep it simple. Right now I'm just trying to adjust to the right side. So now I just built like a plateau so I can actually put a stair on there, so it just looks a little bit more like it's actually livable. If that's even a real word, I'm not even sure. My English is really bad today, but hey, it's not my first language, so we'll just roll with it. So now I just want to select a few packs so it makes building a little bit easier for me, but also because I really want this home to fit in with the environment and like the spookiness of the Strangerville pack, I've decided to just filter out everything. I've done some stuff from the basics game, I guess, like the roofs and stuff, but I've usually just used basic game anyway, but this time I've decided to really just narrow it down to like a few packs so it would be a little bit easier. Right now I'm really struggling with the roof because I have honestly no clue yet how I want to shape it. But I think it's going to be something like this, or I might even shape it just a little bit different. It still looks weird though, but we'll see if I can fix this. It still looks weird, to be honest, but we'll roll with it. It does have something like, it does fit in. Let's see, do I use Run from Island Living or... No, I think I'm actually going for the eco living on this one because, you know, people who live in trailers usually have a lot less of energy bills or something. I think I might actually use some solar panels on the roof. I'm not even entirely sure if I'm going to do it or not, but we'll see what we'll do. As you can see, I'm really trying to keep on with like the eco living and base game and the Stranger Thing, because I just feel like those two packs really work well together, because Strangerville just has this kind of vibe where it's like it's all worn down, abandoned and stuff like that. So I'm really just going to try to live with it. I actually did not really level like the windows because, you know what? It doesn't really matter whether the windows are leveled or not. It just gives a little bit like I said, a worn down feel. And that's what I'm really trying to do with this build. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the roof right now. It's really annoying. I think I will leave it this way, but I'm not sure. I might actually tweak it a little bit. Right now I'm going to try to see what I want to do with the layout. I usually always start with the kitchen, especially in tiny homes, because I do feel like, because it's a tiny home, the kitchen is not that essential at the moment, because I just really want to see what I can do with the kitchen. Will I be able to fit in everything? Do I need a separate table, or can I fit in like a bar where they can sit on? So that's what I'm really trying to do right now. I actually think I might actually be able to fit a bar in here, so that would mean that I don't need a table necessarily, but I also do still need to place a sink. So that would only leave like one tiny space of workspace, but I think it's, since it will be a scientist, so he or she will be most definitely living alone, so kind of just trying to figure out what I'm missing. Also, I was actually recording with the record button in The Sims, because on my Mac Sadly, my recording system and my editing system doesn't work together on The Sims on the Mac, so I've decided, since it was freezing all the time and I just did not like how it was running on my Mac, I've decided to delete it and just use the Windows PC for the Sims recording from now on. So I just hope with that it will be a little bit easier to record. So yeah, I think with the bathroom it's just like basics. I really felt it was necessary to actually have a desk because you do need to do some research as a scientist, and also especially with Stranger Field, the weird plants that we have. Because I really just wanted this to be functional, but also not too crowded, because we all know we do need a bed in here. And I'm actually thinking I'm going for a Murphy bed from Tiny Living, because it's actually like pretty easy, because you can place a couch in front of it. It will lock on. You can even use a dresser or a cabinet or whatever. It will just click on, and that makes it a little bit easier to use. But I've just decided to use the one that has a couch attached to it. Like the Tiny Living television and book and radio station is absolutely amazing in those tiny homes. I actually use it a lot for my builds. And yeah, right now it's just a little bit of figuring out, do I want to place rugs? Don't I want to place rugs? I'm not really like that kind of person that likes to use rugs a lot in my building. But it also just depends on what type of building I'm going for, what will the gameplay be, etc. So right now the basics are all done. I think I'm pretty happy with how it looks now. It's basic, I know, but the scientists will just work a lot, so it won't be home. They won't be home a lot, so the home is just functional with all the basics. Everything you need in here is there. So right now I'm going to work on the outside area to have a little bit of seating, like a barbecue area for like the summer days, because obviously in a tiny home, outside living is actually an essential part, because you just want to be one with nature. I've decided to place a windmill for electricity, something to catch the rain. Of course I needed I'm not even sure how it's called anymore, but to stargaze and make pictures of the universe and the stars, etc. I've actually placed a dumpster there because I just feel like with the area it's in, it just looks a lot better. And I will just place the most basic mailbox there is, because obviously it's not like there's going to be living a lot of Sims. I've also placed a rocket there that they can go and do some other stuff. Now I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with the terrain. But I'm just going to keep it real basic. And I have one stair at the back, so they don't have to like walk around to get to the back. So I think that was actually a great idea. But it did mean that I have to find a door that I want to place there, because this was not planned. This was actually something that I just thought of. Because I was like, do I want to walk all the way to the back, like from the one door? No. And that's all there to it. Right now I will be doing some finishing touches and I will end the video soon. I really hope next time I will be able to give a little bit more of an in-depth video, because right now I was really limited to like a certain amount of time. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, bye.